Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's a problem. Not a dangerous one, but an expensive one. Because somehow people keep buying books faster than they can read them. Every single time now I go on YouTube, I see an unboxing haul of 40 plus books, and to me that's crazy. Because I don't understand where are y'all getting the money to buy all these. If you don't know me, my name is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. This is where we talk about books, lifestyle, and all the little things that make life feel intentional and inspiring. Today's video is something I've been dying to talk about, the truth about buying books that you will never read. Because between TikTok book hauls, the 100 books a year challenges, and everyone showing off their perfect, colorful TBR shelves, I think we've all started confusing reading with collecting. So let's unpack this. Why do we keep buying books we don't have time to read? What does it actually say about us as readers, and is it actually as bad as everyone says it is? Let's start with the obvious. Books buying has become a whole personality on its own. I've seen a girl the other day that claimed that she has 300 books on her TBR. Like, what? If anyone's seen her too, let me know. Thanks to Book Talk and BookTube, it's no longer about what you read. It's about owning the right books, displaying them, and showing the world how much you love them. And honestly, I get it. Those aesthetic bookshelf videos, the bookstore clips, the satisfaction of stacking a new pile of novels on your desk, it scratches a part of your brain that feels so good, especially if you're a reader. Because whenever I see someone having this kind of aesthetic in their home, I just want to jump into the screen and read there. It's a whole vibe. But it's wild how normalized this become. People joke about having 300 unread books on their TBR, and instead of comments saying, "Oh my god, that's a lot," people are commenting, "Same." I'm like, girl, what? Book buying has become a hobby itself. It's no longer about reading a book, living it, learning from it, and experiencing it. It's more like having it sit on your shelf for years, never reading it, and go buying more. And I think that's because reading is slow, and buying, on the other hand, is instant gratification. It gives us that quick dopamine hit, that little rush of possibility. When you're buying a new book, you're not just buying paper and ink, you're buying potential. The hope that the story will change you, inspire you, or become your all-time favorite. And that's such a comforting feeling, especially when your life is feeling chaotic. It's the same as buying clothes that end up sitting in your closet for years and then they become too small and you have to donate it. So I get it. Now we have to talk about the elephant in the room, TikTok. Because Book Talk has completely changed how we interact with reading. It made books cool again, which is amazing. But it also turned reading into a trend. Now, I post TikToks too, and I very much enjoy it. It allows me to meet new people who read the same things I do, and it helps me build our little community of readers. But there's certain things I do not agree with. Suddenly, it's not enough to read. You have to read the trending books. The pink Colleen Hoover stack, which I did like her books, but The Fourth Wing, for example, that I haven't read yet. The annotated romance shelf. And don't even get me started on those videos where girls say, "Oh, this is my 2025 TBR haul." And they literally have 150 books stacked on their bed. No. But you know, it's aspirational. It's aesthetic, especially for readers, because it taps into something deeper. We want to belong. We want to be part of the conversation, part of the community. We want to be able to comment something and have something to say on the topic. So we end up buying the books everyone is talking about, even though deep down, we know for a fact we're not gonna read them this year or maybe ever. And here's the thing, there's no shame in that. I've done that too. But the difference is I'm the kind of person that if I buy the book, I will have to read it. But it's interesting how social media has blurred the line between loving the books and showing that love online. Buying books and having them pile up without reading them isn't something new. People have been doing it for centuries. Psychologists say when we buy a book, our brain interprets it as a small accomplishment. We feel like we've taken a step towards our goal even if we never pick that book up. It's kind of like buying gym clothes when you decide to get fit. The purchase gives you a hit of motivation even if the follow through doesn't happen. But here's what's interesting. Our unread books aren't failures. I think they're intentions, each one representing something. Curiosity, interest, or a version of ourselves that we haven't met yet. The self that wants to read more classics. The self that wants to fall in love again. The self that swears she's gonna get through that 600-page fantasy novel but never actually does. But here's where it gets tricky, because book buying is fun, but it can also turn into pressure. When you see everyone reading 100 books a year, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. Like your TBR is no longer just a list, it now becomes a to-do list. And that sucks the joy out of reading, and I honestly hate it so much, because what ends up happening is you read the book, you rush through it, trying to finish it as fast as you can, and then you don't remember what even happened in the story. If this happened to you, and I know it has, check out my previous video on how to remember everything you read. Because to me, reading a book and not remembering it 3 months from the day you finished seems crazy. Books are meant to be there for when you need them, when you want to read them, not just because the algorithm told you to. It should not feel like a competition, and it really isn't. And I think that's what I've been trying to remind myself lately, that owning books is not a bad thing. It becomes unhealthy when it's no longer joyful. When the books lay untouched for years, and then instead of picking one up and reading it, you go and invest in 20 more, which makes your books become a source of guilt, not inspiration. But I'm not saying buying books is bad and you should never do it. You should absolutely do it. But maybe the goal isn't to stop buying books. It's about buying them intentionally. Next time you want to make a huge purchase of 30 plus books, ask yourself, am I buying this because I'm genuinely gonna enjoy it, or because I saw it on TikTok? I started doing this, that each time I see a book on TikTok that I'm interested in reading, I write the title in my notes app and then I keep it there for at least a week. And then in a week, I'm still thinking about buying it, then I might do it. It has honestly helped me slow down, and now when I buy a book, it feels special again. Because at that point, I know I want to read it, I'm excited to read it, I'm gonna read it, and it's not gonna be sitting somewhere for ages. So yeah, maybe we don't read every book we owe, and that's okay. Because I've been there too. I've purchased books that have been untouched. But what we can do is we can learn from it and do better next time. And only buy books that we're genuinely excited to read and will commit to reading. Now I want to hear from you. Are you the kind of person that reads everything you buy, or do you have a TBR taller than your nightstand? Drop a comment because I'm honestly curious to know. And if you enjoyed this video or it was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow and expand our little community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.